doing today? We're going to talk about some herbs and the breath, what wisdom is. I got this book, check it out. The Boreal Herbal, written by Beverley Gray. If you are living in Canada, especially where I'm at in Alberta right now, the beautiful flowers popping up. This beautiful flower is known as Goldenrod. And at a glance, in a lot of the stuff on YouTube or different herbalists, they talk a lot about it as really good for the kidneys, helping the kidneys function and cleaning out the kidneys as well as urinary tract. But what I've been drawn to is something in this plant called, here it is, quercetin. And I'm just going to read out of the book because this book is full of amazing information that is probably missed by a lot of people. If you are in the Boreal, get this book and never have to go to the doctor again. So it contains quercetin, a powerful antioxidant that is also a natural antihistamine and anti-inflammatory. Research shows that quercetin may help as a preventative for prostate cancer. Its anti-inflammatory properties may also help to reduce pain from disorders such as arthritis. Quercetin may also help reduce symptoms from fatigue, depression, and anxiety. And that's what I'm drinking right here, right now. Ooh, yeah. Good stuff. So it's also, people put it in a neti pot, flush it through the nose. It helps getting out mucus and all sorts of foreign bodies. And with inflammation, amazing for inflammation. So I've been drinking it. It's also said, and I'll read it out of this book because this book is legit. Herbalist Robert Rogers, he's also a well-known herbalist and naturalist here in Alberta, notes that work done by two different sets of researchers found that Canada goldenrod extracts are more powerful in antioxidant activity than green tea or ascorbic acid, more than green tea. So this is a powerful super herb. It's blooming right now in the Boreal in northern Alberta. And so I'm just taking the leaves off, putting the leaves in a pile, and then I'm taking the flowers and putting the flowers in the pile. And I am making tea mostly with it, but I might be making some salves or some other type of oils because it's really good for arthritis and skin as well. So this is a powerful super herb. And I'm going to read more out of this book actually because knowledge is power. And then when you know knowledge and you can apply it, then you have wisdom. So this book is full of wisdom. Ways to apply knowledge, right? I like, so the goldenrod is a singer's herb as well. I'm a singer. For vocalists or professional speakers out there, goldenrod is for the singers simply because it works great as a gargle for mouth inflammation, laryngitis, and sore throats. The plant contains saponins that are antifungal and act specifically against the candida fungus that cause vaginal and oral thrush. So candida is also a problem in today's, most of us have some sort of candida overgrowth. Or just are living with candida because, well, mostly because of the sugar epidemic, sugar causing an epidemic of so many things. So candida, can get help with your candida issues and your inflammation issues with this beautiful flower, goldenrod. And I just wanted to share that. And I want to read some more of this because this, out of all the herbs in this book, I mean, there's some really good ones, and I recommend anybody getting this book if you want to start taking care of yourself in a whole new way. Yeah, it's the hydrosol or goldenrod is also a strong anti-inflammatory and moderate anti-spasmodic for sore muscles, stiff neck, tendinitis, and repetitive strain injuries. Taken internally, it may aid in the treatment of prevention of kidney stones. Topically, it can be used as a compress for fluid retention and uric acid in the joints and tissues. Goldenrod carries the intense vibrations of heat and the sun. Opens the solar plexus and diaphragm, bringing a state of calm. So it's even good for a breath protocol, for your morning breath protocol or your evening breath protocol before bed, whatever your routine is. Add in some goldenrod tea. It's going to help with the breath. It's going to help men with prostate problems potentially. It's going to help also cleansing out the urinary tract and cleansing out our kidneys. Can't really ask for much more, but it still offers more. What a beautiful herb, hey, goldenrod. Also, fireweed is amazing, and if you want a really good men's blend for the prostate and men's health, fireweed with goldenrod is a wonderful complementary fusion of herbs. It's great to pair things, but look and do some research and see. And I've been playing around with these, and I've been harvesting a little bit of fireweed. Fireweed is a little bit past due, so goldenrod is full tilt right now. So go get your goldenrod. If you do see fireweed, fireweed is in this book, and I'll show you a picture of it. Maybe you'll see it out where you are. So many good herbs. Dandelion paired with this would be amazing, probably cleansing out the liver and the kidneys. Fireweed right here. It's the purple flower. It's gonna be hard to see on actually in this picture, but anyway, fireweed is also known to have some really good benefits. I'll just read it in here too, because it's got a lot of vitamin C and vitamin A used in cosmetics, but it's also got some really cool medicine uses. Yes, this is where it gets cool with when you blend it with goldenrod, which can help prevent prostate cancer with that quercetin molecule or compound. Medicinal uses. Fireweed tea has a mild laxative effect and is used by First Nations people to dispel intestinal worms, for digestive upsets, and topically for burns and other skin ailments. Tannins have been identified in fireweed that can reduce benign prostatic hyperplasia, which is a non-cancerous enlargement of the prostate gland that can interfere with urination. So this is big for most men that are over 40. Fireweed. Okay, get your fireweed. Like what I just read there is actually, it's a miracle herb too. Blend this with your goldenrod and see what kind of next level evolved health you can get to. It's also food, right? Food. Let food be thy medicine. Let medicine be thy food. Wisdom is nothing without the practice of doing, right? Reading and acquiring knowledge is just more cognitive noise. It's just more hyper intellectualism, spinning the wheels, right? It's not until we start doing and applying the wisdom or applying the knowledge, applying the good work that people have provided. It's in the doing. And then through the doing, refining, right? Wisdom is a process. So that's the beauty of herbs, and bringing these into a breath practice, having herbs that open up, right? I would probably, if I was going to do a three-way blend on this, I would do fireweed, goldenrod, and mullein. If you don't got mullein, there's tons and tons of, if you're in the Boreal, around the Boreal, there's tons and tons of red clover as well, which would be a wonderful thing to pair in here for a triple action. Work of threes is nice, blending the herbs. Right, this is very medicinal, so you might want something that's a little bit better tasting, but I don't find it that bad tasting. You can even just grab, see, this is goldenrod now. It's beautiful golden. And just taking this piece, boom, in the mouth. It tastes, when it's eaten this way, The aftertaste is a little bit astringent, but that forward taste has a lot of kind of like lettuce, floury lettuce. It's pretty tasty. It just gets more astringent, more medicinal the longer it sits in your mouth. Swallow it down. But it's really good for allergies as well. So like I said, people put it in neti pods, sniff it up the nose, make it circulate in the nose, or just drinking it helps with clearing out phlegm, protecting us from foreign allergies and stuff like that. So I just wanted to really go into it. I got a huge pile of leaf, a huge pile of flowers. I'm going to be putting them into jars. I'm going to be gifting them to people, selling them, using them for my own health. But the main thing that I've really wanted to drive home here is the prostate health for men. People think they need to go to a doctor to get all these crazy medications. And when we have this medicine in our backyard, pretty much, where I am in Cold Lake, and you can go foraging and collect a year's supply if you want. Drying it and curing it is a little different process. It might be difficult depending where you live and how you live. But get some fans going, keep it out of the sun, dry it up. If you have a freeze dryer, that's cool, you can go next level. But being able to go find your herb, eat it raw, put it in tea, make it in an oil, you can start addressing issues, major issues in our health that Big Pharma is capitalizing on and actually not making anybody better, but they're making them more dependent, making them more toxic, and causing a lot of confusion. You keep people confused, and then they just don't know the truth, right? So, the Boreal Herbal, amazing, powerful book if you're living in Alberta or in Canada, if you're near the Boreal Forest. The Boreal Herbal is a fantastic book. Get your hands on it, dive deep, and there's also so much cool stuff in there about making food, making medicine. They go through a lot of different things in here. There's a whole section just on sauces and dressings, muffins, biscuits, and pancakes, raw juices, smoothies, getting wild in the kitchen, foot baths, poultices, so much stuff. So go into the wild, take your breathing tree if you got one, get into nature, slow down your breath, look around you and see what herbs are there. Most weeds are herbs, right? Plantains everywhere, dandelions everywhere, red clover everywhere. All of those are some of the best medicine on the planet. So check it out, the Breath Warrior. It's coming at you, the breathing tree. A little bit of wisdom is in the practice. Take your practice into the woods, see what you could find. I'm sure you'll find a lot more than just trees, bugs, and things. You might find some unconditional love too.